I am very pleased to announce the publication in audiobook form of my guide to René Descartes' Meditations. In this work, Descartes' metaphysics and epistemology are clearly stated and assiduously analyzed. It is shown that Descartes' epistemic foundationalism is tenable and that his mind-body dualism is correct if taken to concern the relationship of mentalistic data to physicalistic data, even though it is incorrect if taken to concern the relationship of mind per se to body per se. Descartes' analysis of causation is shown to be correct, notwithstanding the copious criticism to which centuries have subjected it. Finally, Descartes' arguments for God's existence are clearly stated and thereby shown to be masterpieces of dialectical ingenuity. Please enjoy the following promotional excerpt from the audiobook itself, professionally narrated by Theo Holland, and available for purchase at audible.com.
Meditation 3. Of God, that He exists. Although Descartes believes that some beliefs about oneself are self-evidently true, he doesn't think that our common-sense beliefs about the external world, which he believes to be true and which he wishes to justify, can be justified solely on the basis of our self-knowledge. Descartes thinks that in order to justify our beliefs about the external world, it must be supposed that God exists and that, moreover, God is all good and would, for that reason, guarantee that our beliefs are more or less on the right track, at least most of the time. In this meditation, Descartes provides an argument for God's existence. In Meditation 5, he provides a different argument. The argument given in Meditation 3 is much better than the one given in Meditation 5. Here it is. The cause of an event must have at least as much reality as the effect. The idea seems to be that something cannot come from nothing. If you make a statue, you're not going to create new clay or marble. You're simply going to redistribute the clay that was there to begin with. Everything comes from pre-existing materials. The quantity of matter in the universe is preserved, and all changes involve redistribution in that matter, as opposed to creation ex nihilo of new matter. Ex nihilo means out of nothing. Similarly, events consist in redistributions of objects, not in creation ex nihilo. Author's commentary. This point has been denied, and perhaps it is false, but it is obviously reasonable enough. Descartes actually goes on to affirm a very strong version of the principle that something never comes from nothing. He says that effects must not only consist of the same material as their causes, but must actually resemble their causes. The idea seems to be that the hotness of the pan resembles the hotness of the flame which made the pan hot, and, further, that all cause-effect relations can be understood on this model. Author's commentary. This doesn't seem right. Redistributions in mass energy often lead to states of affairs that have little or no resemblance to their predecessors. Mozart's 40th Symphony resulted from various mental and neural events, but it doesn't resemble those events very much, except perhaps in some extremely abstract sense. Effects are often wildly different from their causes. Here is the next step in Descartes' argument. Each of us has concepts of various forms of infinity, of infinite goodness, infinite intelligence, etc. That means, says Descartes, that infinite goodness, intelligence, etc. must in some sense be in each of us. Author's commentary. This is where I think Descartes goes totally wrong. I can have an idea of $1 trillion without $1 trillion being in me in any significant sense. Similarly, I can have an idea of infinite intelligence without being infinitely intelligent myself. Descartes then combines the points just made. He says that since 1. Something never comes from nothing, 2. That effects resemble their causes, and 3. That there is, in some way or other, infinite goodness, intelligence, etc. in each of us, it follows that 4. There really must be an infinitely intelligent, good, etc. being in the world. That, in other words, there must really be a God.